Hi, I'm Dr. Amit Dumale. I'm the Director of Rehabilitation Services and I'm the part of the rehabilitation team at Jupiter Hospital in Thane. So it's been about 100 days since the first lockdown started, and some of us or most of us have invariably spent a lot of time at home. We've heard many people talking about home exercise programs. So this video provides you with an easy alternative to do safe and effective exercises at home without the need of any specialized equipment. So who is this video for? Exercise can benefit everybody, but we thought out this video for those people who are known to have heart disease or are at a risk of developing heart disease, like diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, inactivity, and chronic smokers. Research has suggested that regular exercise can help to boost our immune status. It can support and improve our mental health. It helps to reduce weight, and at the same time it has a protective effect on heart disease and people who are at risk of developing heart disease. Safety. Why is safety essential when you are exercising at home? One, it will be an unsupervised exercise which you do at home on your own. Secondly, there is no one exercise that fits all. Then these particular patients are in a high risk category. So we have to follow the following safety recommendations. One, if you are a patient who is a known case of heart disease or diabetes or high blood pressure or high cholesterol, it would be better that you consult your physician prior to starting any exercise program. Two, we do not recommend exercises at home if you are feeling unwell or have symptoms like fever, cough, shortness of breath, or any flu-like symptoms. In this case, please consult your physician prior to starting any exercise program. So third, learn to monitor your own heart rate and your symptoms. You could monitor your heart rate by just using a small battery-operated portable pulse oximeter, which is a small device which is very easily available in the market. It can record your heart rate very accurately throughout your exercise session. It is important to know that when you are exercising, you tend to have an increase in your heart rate and increase in your respiratory rate. For instance, the normal heart rate for a person is 72 beats per minute. And when you are doing moderate intensity exercises, it should not cross 20% of your basal heart rate. So that is the basic thumb rule. So the fourth, take all your medications regularly and on time. 5. If you are a smoker, do not smoke 1 hour prior to the exercise session, because research has shown that this has a direct impact on your exercise tolerance. And finally, create a safe environment at home. Move the furniture and make place for yourself so you don't get hurt. The place where you're exercising should be well lit and it should be well ventilated. So based on the intensity of the exercise, they can be divided into 3 types: low intensity exercises, moderate intensity exercises, and high intensity exercises. In this video, we are only going to focus on low and moderate intensity exercises. We are not going to focus on high intensity exercises, keeping in mind the safety. Your home exercise session should be divided into 3 phases. 1, the warm-up phase. 2, the main exercise phase. And 3rd, the cool-down phase. We have to remember that even when we are exercising at home, warm-up is still very important. We could start with just a simple low intensity exercise like spot marching or walking on the same place, and you could start it at a very slow speed, and you could continue doing this for 30 seconds, and after 30 seconds you could again increase the speed. You could do this exercise for a period of 5 to 10 minutes and your warm-up would be completed. So once you warmed up, we move on to the second phase, which is the phase of the main exercises, and we will be showing you 6 moderate intensity exercises which you can do. In all these 6 exercises which we are going to show you, we will be showing you a easy option and a difficult option. We recommend that you start with the easy option, and once you are comfortable with that, you can progress to the difficult option. So the first exercise is a simple step up. This could be just doing a step up at a slow speed, and to make it more difficult, you could increase the pace. The second exercise would be a simple sit to stand from a chair. You could use the support of your hands when you are getting up from the sitting position to push yourself up. To make it more difficult, you could sit to stand without any support by folding both your hands over your chest. The third exercise would be a wall press. You could do this by just standing your feet away from the wall. And to make it more difficult, you could also increase the angle or increase the distance from the wall, and also change the position of your hands. Fourth, you could do side taps with or without the support of a chair. To make this more difficult, you could do side lunges, going in more deep. The fifth exercise would be reverse lunges. You could do this with or without support. The sixth exercise would be lateral arm raises, and to make this easy, you could do this with your elbows bent, and to make it more difficult, you could do it with your elbows straightened up. You can do each of these exercises for 1 or 2 minutes depending upon your age and your level of physical fitness. You have to also remember to pace yourself when you are doing these exercises. It is a good idea to use the pulse oximeter in the initial phases if you are new to exercises. If you feel that your heart rate during or just after doing any one particular exercise is gone beyond 20% of your basal heart rate, it's advisable to take a 90 seconds break. So once your active exercise phase is done, you need to cool down. Going back to low intensity activities. This could be maybe just spot marching, or it could be just taking a walk or doing some light stretching exercises for a period of 5 to 10 minutes. Our home exercise program, which we recommend, is in line with the WHO's guidelines for exercises. Having said this, I would like to conclude that even though we have spoken about the exercise program, you have to understand that if you have certain doubts in your mind or any apprehension regarding the program due to your age or low level of physical fitness, you should not take a risk. You should come and see a medical professional. You can come and see us at Jupiter Hospital, and we can interact with you, do a proper assessment of your physical fitness, and customize a home exercise program for you.